Alright guys, welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2 episode 16. And already I am playing more of the soundtracks from both American and Euro Truck Simulator 2. This time I'm playing them in shuffle mode. Last episode I did play some of the soundtracks, mainly from the Euro Truck Simulator 2. And yeah, it went well. Did 2 deliveries, and they both went well as well. So let's do that again, this time with the music on shuffle mode. Alright, let me show you the career progress. It's actually been a week since I last played this game already. These are the last 2 deliveries I've done. Forklifts and harvesting bins. And both got excellent. And getting close to 75,000 euros. And I'm at level 8. So here we go. Let's do some more. I like to explore more of the map. Alright, let's see here. This is the highest one. Income, diesel generators from Luxembourg to, I don't know how to pronounce that. That's in Germany. Alright, we haven't done that kind of delivery yet, so we might as well do it. And it is Friday at 1:48 a.m. It's hard to see the interior of the truck, but you see the exterior? Not really. Globetrotter XL. I hope it's raining. It is actually raining again. It rains more in this game than it does in American Truck Simulator. Even though the default settings for both versions are low, you know. Anyways, gonna take over 200 miles, 5.5 hours. Alright, let's see here. I've already been on this road. As you can see, it's already highlighted. But I don't think I've ever been to that city that I'm going to. The destination, nope. Going this way. I've been on this highway, but this was going the other direction. And yeah, never been to that city. Alright. Let's do this. So yeah, I'm playing the soundtracks on shuffle mode to make it more interesting. Yeah. Maybe in a future episode I can add face cam. I don't know when, but you'll see you'll see the face cam whenever. This is like, you know, just like the early episodes of American Truck Simulator where I didn't have face cam until I think when I first introduced my friend to that game. I'll do the same thing whenever I have a friend play this game. Okay, it's a Volvo. I can tell by the logo. A Volvo. It's also featured in American Truck Simulator as well. Oh, can I make it? Up. Oh. Somehow I didn't get a red light violation. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't turn right on red in Europe. Because I once tried to do that, and it gave me a red light violation. Did the rain stop? It's hard to tell. It's dark. Oh, it's still raining. Alright. It's just not raining as crazy. Uh-oh. I got my high beams on. Oh, this lane is ending, so... now it's going to be a 2-lane highway. Yeah, the music is pretty cool. I like it. And then eventually I will live stream this game one of these nights, just like I did in American Truck Simulator. So, I still don't know when I'll buy my first truck or used truck in this game. Okay, I think the rain stopped this time. I might wait until I hit 100,000 euros. We're only about less than 26,000 until I hit 100,000 euros. You know, in American Truck Simulator, I basically waited until I hit $1 million before I finally bought my first truck. So maybe I'll wait until I hit 100,000 euros in this game. Or maybe wait until Monday morning in this game. Because when I started the first delivery, it was at Monday morning, right? At 10 a.m. in this game. Yeah, for whatever reason, we never rest. We've never gotten gas, and we never rested in this game. It's because, for whatever reason, whenever you do a new delivery of using a used truck, the rest countdown resets. I know, isn't that weird? I don't know why, but when you buy your first truck, it's not like that, obviously, because you have to take care of your truck by filling it up with gas and stuff like that. So you notice in the main menu, whenever I start and end the episodes, you see that red Mercedes truck. Yeah, I picked that truck as my preferred truck, so I might actually buy that truck. I don't know for sure. I might do a live stream of that, just like when I did for American Truck Simulator, where I bought my first truck in that game. That was on stream. So yeah, I don't know how many more episodes until it'll take until that happens. But yeah, the early episodes, the first couple episodes, I did the Driving Academy, and I enjoyed that. There is a Driving Academy for American Truck Simulator as well, but I haven't done that yet. So I'll have to live stream that one of these nights. Speed limit should be higher, in my opinion. We're going to Germany from Luxembourg, or Luxembourg. Bjorn Borg. Great Swedish tennis player. Slow down. Okay, there we go. Good thing I did, because it's a pretty bumpy railroad crossing. It's the main theme of this game. Hey, this truck is under a half a tank. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. They also have that part in one of the American Truck Simulator soundtracks. We'll probably hear that. I don't know if I'm going to play all of the soundtracks in this episode. On the list, I just have the American Truck Simulator soundtracks, and Euro Truck Simulator 2 soundtracks, as well as the Euro Truck Simulator 1 main theme, which in my opinion it should have been called Rig and Roll for everyone, not just for people in North America. That's just my opinion. Okay, let me adjust my vehicle, mainly the mirror, or no, the seat. Oops, no. That's probably better. There we go. Oh, this means we're about to enter a new country. You see the flags. Yeah, there's so many countries in Europe. In North America, you just have 3 countries: Canada, United States, and Mexico. And, you know, I've never been to Mexico or Canada. I would like to go to Canada, but not during the winter, because it snows so much in Canada and it's super cold there. But, you know, summer season. Right now we are in the middle of summer, and I'm a big fan of their Canadian Football League, and they've had some hot games. Yeah, the weather in Canada can be pretty hot. Yeah. So if it's hot in some parts of Canada, that means it's going to be really hot in most of the United States. Like Eastern Canada, for example. That means it's hotter in New York City, you know? But yeah. So whenever you're traveling to Canada or Mexico by car, or vehicle I should say, you have to go through this big toll. Yeah. Because I remember playing, you know, 18 Wheels of Steel American Long Haul, and that game has Canada and Mexico, and whenever I travel to one of those countries, it's the same thing. And I also looked at Google Maps, the street view on what some of them look like, and yeah, a lot of times the Google Maps vehicle, it doesn't show the street view of the vehicle going through that toll, or whatever you call that, if you know what I mean. Only like this bridge. Yeah, there's a bridge that goes from Buffalo, New York to Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And I think there's one from Detroit, Michigan to Canada, whatever that city is. I think Hamilton is pretty close to Detroit. Because I once was looking at Google Maps, like I say. Google Maps. You know how this game has your sat-nav and the GPS and all that with the map? Well, Google Maps can do that as well. It really helps. Oh, I need to... Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, no, they blocked... No! Of course they blocked where I'm supposed to be going. Well, this has happened before, as well as American Truck Simulator. I mean, I could just break the law, but who knows what would have happened if I didn't. Okay. Yeah, in a previous episode, sometimes I missed my exits, and sometimes you have to travel even farther before you can do a detour. Okay, turn on cruise control. But yeah, like I was saying, the sat-nav, the GPS, not only it helps in this game, but Google Maps can do that as well, and that really helps. Yeah, because, for example, back in December, for some reason I can't look at my mirror. Yeah, why isn't it like that? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's better. Alright. Back in December, I had to go to Shreveport, which is in northwest Louisiana. And I've never been there before. So I was driving, you know, and I had to use Google Maps. I mean, it was pretty easy to get to the city. But once you're in the city, you have to, you know, I have to find where to go to get to my destination, which is the hotel. But, you know, mostly you're on the interstate highway. It's kind of like when I used to go to Houston. I wasn't driving at the time, but when you're going to Houston, obviously for me being from South Louisiana, I have to go on Interstate 10, going westbound. But once you get to Houston, you have to find out where you need to go in the city. Houston is a giant city. But yeah, the trip itself shouldn't be a problem. Especially if it's not raining and if the traffic isn't terrible. And it's already daylight, 5:30 a.m., and it's already bright. That shows they get a lot of daylight. Oh boy, police. Uh-oh. Oh, this delivery's gonna be longer. I don't know if this is an urgent delivery. Let's see if it is. I forgot to check if our customers, if they need it. Oh. Well, yeah. Expected between 5:24 a.m. to 12:04 p.m. Yeah, the reason why it's not listed a.m. or p.m. is because I use military time. So, you know, 1 o'clock p.m. is 1300. Yeah, that's what military time is. So they are expecting it about right now at the earliest until 12:04 p.m. It says we can arrive there by 9:40. So it'll be in the middle of that time period. And I'm getting low on gas, so I think for the first time I'm gonna have to get some gas in this game. Let's see where the nearest gas station is. Oh, well, there isn't one in this little area. There is there. I wonder if we can make it. Let's go for it. We're gonna go for it. If you're wondering, have I ever ran out of gas in American Truck Simulator? The answer is yes. And I actually did a separate video of that happening. So you can go find that on the playlist. Yep, I made a playlist of all the American Truck Simulator videos and streams. Never ran out of gas in this game, and I have ran out of gas in American Truck. No, excuse me, 18 Wheels of Steel American Long Haul. That was actually on stream. One of my streams from earlier this year. I could have gone, but I didn't. I have to look this way. That's a nice building. Now I can go. Have I ran out of gas in real life? Oh, I hit that sign. No. Thankfully, I never ran out of gas in real life. I feel like if you run out of gas in real life, then you're kind of stupid for letting that happening. Yes, there's a lot of gas stations. But yes, I know, if you're traveling on the highway, sometimes you may not see a gas station for a while. But still, you shouldn't be, you should not run out of gas. But some people, they don't pay attention. Somehow people, they don't look how much gas they have left in their tank. But I do. But I will admit, one time I almost ran out of gas. I was really, really low on gas. But in this game, I usually, and the American Truck Simulator, I usually let my gas tank run low as much as possible until I find a gas station, just so I can see how much fuel it'll take to fill up. The same thing will happen for this truck. I guess I will get gas. Might as well. I don't know if I'm gonna make it before I run out of gas. Oh, train. That's a pretty fast train. And I have to rest in about under 6 hours, but we're gonna make it before that happens. Like I said, the next delivery, the rest stop timer will reset. It's kind of weird. That's weird. It says 174 degrees Fahrenheit. What the heck? I don't know what that symbol is. I don't know what that icon stands for, but... Alright, we're here at this little rest area. So we're gonna get some gas for the first time. And I guess... Oh, it's over here to the back. Also got a little rest stop as well. Or a little area for you to sleep. Let's see how much this will take. It's a Volvo. Will it be over 200 gallons? I want to say yes, it will be. No. I was way off. Now you get to see what it looks like, because it's daylight. Alright. Your fuel expenses are covered by your employer. That's good to know. What's up, people? How y'all doing? I don't know if this is a... Okay, I assume this is a one-way street. Yeah. Alright. Now, back on the highway. go. Cruise control. Ah, yes. Classic, one of the desktop themes for American Truck Simulator. I really like all the soundtracks. That's why I added them, so we can listen to them. Oh, what? Speeding violation. Wait a minute, that car's going faster than me. What's up with that? They get different speed limits. I know sometimes it's like that in American Truck Simulator for some states, such as California. I think, for example, I think the speed limit there is for regular vehicles 75 miles an hour, and for trucks it's 65. So I guess it's the same thing for this game. I don't know if it's like that for all the countries. But then you have some states in American Truck Simulator where the speed limit is the same for all the vehicles, such as Utah. One time I saw the speed limit was 80 miles an hour per hour for all the vehicles. So the truck that I was using, I forgot which one I was using, but it can go over 80 miles per hour. You know what's crazy? My friend Brad, he likes to, whenever he plays that game, he likes to go fast. And one time he went to, somehow, whatever truck he was using at the time, it can go 99 miles an hour. 99 miles per hour. Like, what the heck? And he was doing a delivery. It's not like he was just using the truck without a trailer. He was using both the truck and the trailer. Like, what in the world? Isn't that insane? Another speeding violation. I can't go 5 miles over. I mean, I know this game uses kilometers instead of miles per hour, but since I'm from America, I might as well use the miles per hour setting. Yeah. Anyways, we are getting there. And I'll do one more delivery after this, because I usually do 2 deliveries per episode. Unlike American Truck Simulator, the early episodes I would just do one delivery per episode. Yeah, episode 1 of this game was pretty much 2 months ago. Yeah. We're going to see this episode on August 1st, so yeah, here we are. 2 months later. Since the very first episode. I've already done, 15 episodes. This one is 16. For American Truck Simulator, I don't know if it took me 2 months to do 16 episodes, maybe. Okay, Dusseldorf. I don't know how to pronounce that because I've never heard of that city before. Oh, this is the Rig and Roll soundtrack. Yeah, this sounds really good. And we're almost there. Just like the old 18 Wheels of Steel themes, they all sound great. Besides the speed violations I got, this delivery is not bad at all. Oh, I didn't even realize that the lane was ending. Oops. Alright. Almost there. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, I am sorry. I didn't notice that was a... Oh, no. I didn't notice this was a 2-lane highway or road. I thought it was just... I thought this was a one-way street. Yeah, because the lanes are broken up. You see the broken white lines? That's why I did that. Okay. Oh, gosh. No! Oh, okay. Well, that happened. Alright. Oh, geez. The light turns red fast from yellow to red. Thankfully, I didn't get a speeding violation. Yeah, in America, the lines would be... You know, if it's a 2-lane highway, it would be yellow. And if it's a one-way, then it would be in white. So I guess in Europe, it's never in yellow. I guess it's always in white. That's my guess. Okay then. That could have been ugly if I were to hit that car. Yep. Turn yellow and then green. Oh, what is that? Look at that giant arena. Obviously, this is some German arena. Pretty big too. I like seeing sports venues because they know they also got those in real life. I like how the trees are blowing in the wind. That's cool. That never happens in the 18 Wheels of Steel or Big Rig Europe. A different quality, different graphics and all that. Alright. So this delivery took a lot longer than expected. At least we're not running late, that's all that matters. Although I think I was late before. Alright, let's see if I can do the where do you need it. I usually like doing that because of the Driving Academy. Okay, so the where do you need it? It's on the corner. So instead, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna back this all the way across. Uh-oh. Trado. Where is it? Okay, good thing they have it highlighted. Alright, oh, this is back to American Truck Simulator. Doesn't have to be perfect, so I'm pretty sure it's going to highlight. In the Driving Academy, it kind of has to be more perfect. There we go. Good enough. And I got excellent. Driven distance, 335 miles. Time taken, 7 hours and 28 minutes. Fuel consumed, 63.3 gallons. And we're halfway to level 9. And we got over 80,000 euros. Alright, let's do one more here. Should I go back to Great Britain? I feel like I should do that in the future. A water tank. I wonder what that looks like. Have I done a water tank delivery? So I like to do a different delivery. There's so many different kinds. Wait, I can search for the delivery? So, for example, cars. Ah, I like that. Okay, no, I haven't. I haven't delivered a water tank. I guess I'll do that. I would like to see what that looks like. And I guess we're going to stay in Germany. Dortmund to Berlin. Let me see if I've been in those cities. Nope, never been to Berlin. So we're going to explore that for the first time. Alright. Yeah, I like to explore more of the map. Why not? Okay, this is another Volvo. Now this time you can see the interior. Sunroof. This truck is a little smaller. Yeah, it kind of is. It's more of like a... There's like less space, if that makes sense. There we go. Okay, it's gonna take 3 hours, or excuse me, 336 miles. Over a little over 8 hours of trip time. That's if we don't get any detours. Okay, so we're gonna get on Highway 2 going eastbound. Haven't been on this highway because it's not highlighted. Remember, the ones that are highlighted are the ones that I've already been on. So this will be a first time exploring. Alright, cool. And there is our water tank. This is a long load. How many wheels does this have? The trailer. Does it have 2 on each side? I assume it does. Hard to tell if it has 2 wheels on each side or not. I don't think it does. It doesn't seem like it. Oh, the truck wheels are bigger than the trailer wheels. But that's a lot of wheels. Long load for the water tank. Look at that. Oh yeah, the horn. I forgot to show you the horn for the last truck. I just popped into my head. Wow. Okay. That is the horn. Uh-oh. Okay. There's some train tracks over there. And they have like different trains in this game. I like this soundtrack. It's kind of relaxing. Oh, turn right here. Whoa, 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 what the heck? Okay. Oh, gee, that's a big bump. I feel like there should be a sign that would say that. Big bump. Well, I remember in real life, a couple of times I saw a construction sign. Remember, a construction sign is in orange. And it'll say bump. Is this gonna be bump? Nope. Okay. Oh, we're going through like a interesting part of town right here. This must be like... yeah, we're in the city. I didn't even notice that mirror's right there in the front. Kind of weird. The water tank, it's not that big, or it's not a long one, but it's on a long trailer. That's kind of weird. By the way, the Volvo logo, it looks similar to the Nissan logo. Yeah, because it's like in a circle. But Volvo is not an American company. I'm pretty sure it isn't. Although I saw some Volvo cars in real life. Not many though, but I saw a few. Alright guys. Unfortunately, I ran out of storage. But for some reason, I didn't get a message from Windows 10 that your storage is getting low. Usually I do, but for whatever reason, I didn't get a message. Oh well. So yeah, that's why was on the main menu for a second. Thankfully, OBS would tell me that it was unable to keep recording due to the low storage space. And you know, this has happened before, so basically what I have to do is gotta put the clips together. So, yeah. Luckily, I have an external hard drive where I can just transfer files into that hard drive and delete them from my PC storage local disk, so that way I can have more storage to record. So yeah. But for live streams, I don't really have to worry about that, which is the great thing about live streaming is you're live. It's not like you're recording and then you have to upload the video. No, you're recording and you're live at the same time. And after you end the stream, YouTube will process that stream and you can watch it as a regular video. So that really helps. And that's kind of become a pretty much a permanent thing for American Truck Simulator. And it might become a permanent thing as well for this game, eventually. But like I said earlier, from the past, I'm not going to be playing this game as much as American Truck Simulator. But lately, I have been playing this game quite a bit, because this is the early episodes. I think I am going to buy my first truck once I hit 100,000 euros. So yeah. Might take a few more episodes, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I think I have enough to buy a truck. I don't know. I haven't been looking. I like doing these deliveries anyways. Soundtrack's pretty cool. It sounds like a boss battle music. It does. Maybe, I wonder if this is the Hurry Up soundtrack. I'm not familiar with the names of these soundtracks in this game. I am for American Truck Simulator, obviously, but not for this one. Yeah, whenever the road is kind of straight like this, I like to use this camera view. It's kind of like, you know, like a scene in a movie. Okay, now I gotta get back to this. There's some curves up ahead. Alright, this soundtrack again. Yeah, you're probably wondering, wait, you already played this at the beginning of this episode. Why is it playing again? Did we play all the soundtracks already? Did you put it on repeat mode? The answer is no. I only put it on shuffle mode, but I didn't put it on repeat mode. The reason why we're hearing this again is because what you're hearing right now, this is American Truck Simulator Desktop 2, but at the beginning of the episode, it was the Desktop 2 no solo, no guitar solo, if that makes sense. Or no, I think it's no drum solo. Or, you know, whatever, no solo. But, yeah. And it's a shorter version. But yeah. It sounds great. I think this is my favorite. Okay, instead of going 5 miles over the speed limit, speed limit. I'm going 4 miles over the speed limit, so I wonder if I'll still get a speeding violation. That'd be crazy if it'll give me a headlight usage offense, no lights, you know, like what the heck. Bum 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 bum. And I've actually played these soundtracks while driving in real life. Yeah, just to see how it sounds in my radio speakers in my car. Sounded pretty good. Yeah, you can, like I said, you can get these soundtracks on YouTube, and I would download them as a MP3 file, and then you put them in the game's music folder, and it's in the radio player. However, I'm technically not playing these soundtracks from the music player radio in this game. I'm only playing the files off of the folder, and it's called Media Player, and I would put that on shuffle mode. Now you can put it on shuffle mode in your radio music player as well, but for whatever reason it won't play the Euro Truck Simulator 2 soundtracks, but it can play the American Truck Simulator soundtracks. I know, it's very strange. So, I'll have to get that fixed. I mean, I don't really have to. This is kind of the same thing, though, but yeah, I found a way. Oh, yeah, I can play just the files. Yeah. So I really don't know if we're going to play all the soundtracks or not. If we do, it might be close. Customers want this between 2:37 to 4:07 in the afternoon. It says we can arrive. Wait a minute. Oh, that's tomorrow. That's Saturday. I thought that we were talking about the same day, Friday. Or, yeah, it is Friday in this game, but they're expecting this tomorrow, the next day, Saturday. Between 2:37 to 4:07 in the afternoon, but I thought that was Friday for Friday. If that's the case, then I would be running late, because it says that I can arrive there at 4:40 p.m. Yeah, that's what that 1640 stands for in military time. Here's how you know military time. Here's how I found out. Okay, I guess I'll tell you since we have time. Oh, this is the hurry up music from American Truck Simulator. I can't really hurry up. If I'm hurrying up, that means I'm speeding. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, this music's pretty cool. This also sounds like a boss fight. But yeah, here's how I found out military time. What you need to do is, okay, so first of all, 5 a.m. for example. Yeah, I mentioned that military time, they don't say a.m. or p.m. A.m. or p.m., that's a 12-hour clock format. Military time is a 24-hour clock format. So how to tell what time is it? Okay, so right now it is 1321. 1322. And that means it's 123. Okay? What you need to do is subtract the first number by 1. Okay, so that's 0. And subtract the second number by 2. So in this case, 3 minus 2 is 1. And then that's it. Just like that. That is how you determine military time. So, I'll think of a random military time. 2058. Same thing. Subtract the first digit by 1. And the second one by 2. Alright? So, 10 minus 2 is 8. So, that is 8:58 p.m. Yeah, that's how that works. We can do one more. We can do 2315. Again, subtract the first digit by 1 and the second digit by 2. And that is 11:15 p.m. And when it's at midnight, it'll say 000. Because, you know, that's like, it's starting the clock over. Yeah. I have an atomic clock that has a setting where I can have it in 12-hour format time or 24-hour format time. Okay, did I play all the soundtracks? Let me mute my mic so I can turn up my speakers. Okay, it turns out I actually have played all the soundtracks, which means this episode is longer than the last one. Alright. In the future episode, maybe the next episode, I'll play some more soundtracks from other games. I'm thinking to put the Ratatouille, the video game soundtrack, because that game was taking place in Paris, France, which that is in this game. That's the headquarters where I started at. And I guess I can also add the old 18 Wheels of Steel soundtracks, because those always sound fun. So, yeah. Just like in the American Truck Simulator streams. So yeah, I guess I'll wait until I hit 100,000 euros so I can buy my first truck. Just like in American Truck Simulator, I waited until I hit $1 million. Yeah. Okay, I'm running a little low on gas, but I think we can make it. I'm pretty sure we can make it before we need gas. And resting, yeah, we still have plenty of time. We still have yet to rest in this game. At least we finally experience getting gas in this game. It's like my driver refuses to sleep. Somehow. Okay, so the time in the game right now. Okay, so it says we can arrive by 4:12 p.m. Why is 16:12 4:12 p.m.? Because again, the first digit, subtract that by 1. Second digit, subtract that by 2, and there you go. 4:10 p.m. And you know what? I actually figured that out on my own. I did. I really did. And I remembered it since. I remembered how to do it since. Yeah, it's one of those things where when something is attached to your brain or your mind, it stays in your mind for like the rest of your life. Isn't that weird? You can remember certain things that happened to you when you're a child a long time ago, but you'll always remember that. Or some of the videos. Some of the videos or moments on this channel. Oh, you remember when this happened? Yeah. Kind of like when I did that little series of American Truck Simulator fails, crashes, and the close calls. Will I do the same for this game? I guess I can, but not anytime soon. Maybe next year. In my opinion, the speed limit should be higher for me. I mean, come on, the cars are going so much faster than me anyways, and my truck could go faster. Why is the speed limit only 50 miles per hour? It can clearly be 60 or 65. Come on. What are we doing? Hey, different traffic laws. Some giant windmills. I do like that the highway signs are in blue instead of green. But you notice how when you're on the highway in this game, they always have those railings on the sides. In America, yeah, you see that as well, but not like all the time, you know? It's kind of strange. Anyways, we are almost there. You know what? In a future episode, I might play the sound. No. I will play the soundtracks again, except I won't do any commentary. Yeah. You'll get an episode of me not talking, but you'll hear the music instead. And I did that in American Truck Simulator Episode 6, which was about a 3-hour video. Yes, not stream, video. And I told you the story before. I had to upload that gigantic video. The video file was like 55 gigabytes, and it took a long time to upload it. About 7 hours. But at the time, I was living in a different city, a different house. So probably the internet wasn't as great as it is where I'm living right now. But after that, I told myself, oh gosh, wrong turn somehow. For whatever reason, there's green arrows. And I thought the green arrows were telling me to turn that way. But yeah, after that giant video, I told myself, well, I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to record a super long video and then upload it for that game. So that's kind of how the live streams became a thing in that game. So the same thing will happen to this game. Okay, I can't see the light. I've noticed that. Yeah, another thing that I noticed in this game, the traffic lights, they're like right on the stop line, but in America, they're on the other side. If that makes sense. They're farther away. Another thing, they want to be different. It's kind of like, pro football. You don't just have the NFL, National Football League. You also have the CFL, the Canadian Football League. It's similar, but they have differences. There are differences. It's not the same, you know. There are some big differences, just like in Truck Simulator between American and Euro. Oh, that's cool. They painted the walls. Alright, we are about to arrive. I don't know if I can do the where do you need it, because it is a long trailer. If not, that's completely fine. Alright, where is it? Oh, we gotta enter. Oh, someone's waiting for me. Hello, sir. I don't know who you are, but I am your boss. Let's just say that. I am your new boss. Well, I guess I can do that. Right there, alright. I think I can do that. Uh-oh, turn. Okay. Good thing this isn't a double cargo, because I think a double cargo would be tougher. Alright, we got this. Oh, we got this. We're going straight on in there. Alright, perfect. And another excellent. Driven distance, 337 miles. Time taken, 6 hours, 43 minutes. Fuel consumed, 63.7 gallons. Over 10,700 euros we gained. And we just leveled up to level 9. Enthusiast. Wonderful. And we get another skill. Okay. I guess I'll do... Let's see. One of these two. The ADR, Fragile Cargo, or Eco Driving. Let me see. Wait. Oops. I didn't mean to click on that. No, I don't want that one. Wait, what the heck? Why is it doing that? No. Can't get out of that. There, I meant to click on this one. Okay. Rank 2, fuel up to 15% of fuel saved when driving with the trailer, and up to 15% of fuel saved when driving free. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll upgrade this then, since we already got gas in this episode for the first time. Alright guys, Super Truckin' is at over 91,000 euros. Getting closer to 100,000. So yeah, we'll see what happens next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Euro Truckin'.